Hey people, 45 MoMA here with another Hitman Reborn versus Fairy Tail today. But this one's a little different. This one's gonna be different. Today we're gonna be comparing the ending themes of Reborn and Fairy Tail. We're gonna be comparing the ending themes, and in part two we're gonna be comparing the openings. Now, reasons why I love the Reborn endings over the Fairy Tail endings. Quote, now let's get this straight. I don't hate Fairy Tail. Let's get that straight, alright? I'm just gonna be nitpicking. Like I said, I prefer Reborn more, alright? So, yo, what the fuck? Don't hate me for that. Don't hate me because of my interests. So, anyways, yeah. I still like Fairy Tail, but I just prefer Reborn more. But, anyways, yo, reasons why I love the Reborn endings over the Fairy Tail endings. Yo, what do all the Fairy Tail endings have in common? Let's think about that. What do they all have in common? They all have that chibi stuff. That's right. Every ending always starts off with that chibi stuff. I'm just saying, like, I know I'm nitpicking here, but I just don't like that. Like they can't come up with better. Like that's like for instance, yo, they can't come up with a different type of ending or a different execution. It's always the same execution all the time. I'm like, yeah, midway it gets better, but then the starting, I just don't like the start. Like, come on. It's always the same redundant shit. Like, they can't come up with a better start for their execution? Come on, a better start? I like the Reborn endings, especially ending 6, because they're focusing detail not only on the characters in that ending, but also on, like, the environment around them. Ending 6, yo, man, that rap ending. Ending 6, that rap ending. It showed, like, each character, you know, like, different. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't have the same redundant shit. Like, for instance, if Reborn, like, I'll use for a good example what I mean by what Fairy Tail does. Imagine this: if Reborn had an ending like Fairy Tail, you know, every ending was the same shit. Chibi, 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 chibi. Mind you, I'm saying the beginning's always like that. All right, I didn't say all of it's like that. The beginning, but I'm just saying the beginning is like, well, to me, like. This is nitpicking, but to me, the beginning has to be executed perfectly for, you know, for my opinion, to really enjoy the ending. Like, yeah, the song's okay, but come on. Not to mention, I know, I noticed it, but, like, I'm just saying, like, can there be, like, for once in a Fairy Tail ending, a really, really badass ending, like not like, yo, we're in the rainbows, yo, everything's happy, yo, we're in the rainbows, like, you know, I'm saying a really badass ending. You're saying, oh, what kind of badass ending does Reborn have? Yo, 14, ending 14, year 8 story, and you're gonna say, oh, that ending, no, that's not bad. Yo, this is made by the same guy that did opening 4 of Fairy Tail. So I'm saying, what the fuck? What the fuck are you guys talking about? This is made by the same guys that did opening 4 of Fairy Tail. Sug. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. And not to mention, that was like one of their early debuts. I think one of their early debuts. Cause I remember, like, yeah, like it was one of their early debuts with their songs. Not their first, but I think it was one of their early debuts. And that's why they're getting good. So to me, ending 14 is like, yo, it's a good example of we need to change up endings a bit. Ending 14 proves that. Now, like, the bands of Fairy Tail, I don't hate the songs. It's like, I just think the endings in them should change a little bit more, you know, like change the pacing of the endings, like, you know, new shit, like upbeat, not like a little bit more rock and roll like they did with the openings, you know. Yeah, opening 7 of Reborn was shitty, but we had an awesome ending. In my opinion, opening 7 was shitty. I did like it, but I just thought it was kind of shitty. Ending 14 was the bomb. Like, yo. Not to mention, at the end, them taking pictures in their mafia suit. I'm sorry. That to me gave me mafia vibe right there. I'm sorry. That to me gave me mafia vibe. So the reason why I prefer the endings of Reborn more. Not to mention, for some reason, okay, this is my personal opinion now. For some reason, the endings of Reborn give me this nostalgic feeling. I don't know why, but they just give me this nostalgic reason. I don't know. Am I the only one? They just give me like, oh man, I'm remembering shit all of a sudden. Yo, especially ending 3. I'm sorry, ending 3 is beautiful as shit. Ending 3 of Reborn. Ending 3, yo, Echo. You can't tell me that's not a beautiful. That's beautiful. I just prefer that more. You know what I mean? You cannot tell me that is ending 3 of Reborn is not that good. Like, yo, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I like that, especially when we see Suna in his childhood. I'm sorry, but that's really good. I really like, yo, like I know Fairy Tail's done that, but yo, like that was beautiful. I prefer that ending more. But anyways, tune in for part 2. That's his opening verses. This is 45 MoMA, and I'm signing out.